Welcome to day 2 of 7 days of dance medicine free online challenge. Welcome to all the women who joined us on day 2. We've had a number of registrations come in, and it just warms my heart to know that we're spread around the globe and we're dancing at our own time in our own way, but we're connected together. I'm wondering how day 1 went for you. The slow challenge I found quite challenging. I was resisting sinking into the slow movement, and I found myself feeling a little bit agitated and a little bit frustrated. And also I'm puppy sitting, so the puppy was offering me toys and jumping over me, which was just making me want to get up and play rather than be in this slow movement. But I stuck to it, and I'm glad that I did, because physically I had some tension happening in my body that released through that moment, and I also felt really settled and very grounded afterwards, and grateful that I stuck to it. So for day 2, our theme is curiosity. And talking about curiosity, I'm thinking of, imagine that you're an astronaut and you're going out into space for the first time, and there's a whole galaxy to explore. Our bodies are so dynamic and intricate, and many of us get into patterns. I would say all of us get into patterns of the way we're used to moving. And so when we expand beyond that, it can feel really different and open up new sources of energy, new sensations. I've got Puppy who's in the crate so that I can film, who's pawing in agreement. So getting curious about Maple, good girl. Getting curious about tension, for example. So we're gonna have 3 songs, and the first song will be a slower song so that you can get curious about tension. Where do you feel tight in your body? And how can you just really slowly, let's say this shoulder feels tight. How can you use really small movements and find what feels nice? And notice before you start, give it a number between 0 and 10. 0 being pain-free, feels great. 10 being very painful, excruciating, or numb, completely frozen. So give it a number and then dedicate a song to just becoming curious about how your shoulder can move. Or if you have tension in your wrist, your dance could be laying on the ground and just moving your wrist, for example. I also invite you to get curious about the places in your body that feel open, expansive, completely at ease. Maybe it's the tips of your eyelashes, the ends of your hair, your earlobes, the backs of your elbows. So see if you can find a place in your body as you move with the tension. Then see if you can move with the place that feels really open or expansive or at ease. And maybe it's just your breath that's dancing that part of your body. Imagining you could send inhale and exhale. And then also getting curious about maybe a body part that you're not used to moving. So let's imagine that you led your dance with your elbow. What would that look like? Or maybe if you led your dance with your head. It's not that you're not used to moving that body part, but not used to maybe leading with that body part in a different way. And so that's our theme of getting curious today. And I'd love to hear in our Facebook group, if you're in there, the link is down below, what you discovered, or if you're in a practice of journaling, going to your journaling, noticing how you feel before you begin your practice in a word, listening for a word. Today before my practice, my word was fast, because I had a number of events going on today. And so yeah, listening for that word before and then after my word was settled and my tension had gone down. So I noticed that. So check in before and after, and looking forward to this next exploration together.